So today I'm going to speak about the importance of inner child healing and why it is the basis of everything. Okay, so if you can see here, this is a chart. It's very narrow, which means that it doesn't have all of the emotions on the side, but it gives you a rough basis of what they are and whereabouts on the vibrational scale they are at. So if your inner child doesn't feel safe within you, then you'll be operating at the very low vibrations because you don't feel safe in the present moment. You can only feel safe in the present moment if your inner child feels safe. You can only enjoy the present moment for what it is if you feel safe. So it goes hand in hand with inner child feeling safe for you to feel safe in any given moment. So as you can see here, we've got peace, gratitude, kindness, enthusiasm, optimism, hope. You can still have some of these going on for you, still feel these at times, but the main feelings and emotions that you'll be feeling are down here. Because if your inner child doesn't feel safe, again, you don't feel safe. You can have glimpses of happiness, kindness, but kindness again will come from a tendency of people pleasing because that comes from inner child healing. So that's not true kindness. That is wanting and needing to be validated externally, not wanting to let or put anybody down because of the fear of what that will make you feel like inside. So that's coming from a place of fear. So as we go down, you have to look at this as you, and also this is you as well, because your inner child is you. It lives within you. You are every age that you have ever been, and you are every age that you will ever be. So here is a child, and it says, am I good? Am I loved? Am I safe? And this person is saying yes. Well, if your inner child doesn't feel safe within you, you're going to have thoughts of lack, of not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy. So you're going to be saying things like this in your own mind. When you're in a relationship, when you're with friends or family, you're going to be questioning, am I good enough? Am I worthy? Do they even like me? Do they even want to spend time with me? What if they're speaking to someone else? What if they like someone else? What if I'm not actually their type? Oh my gosh, I just saw them looking at someone else. Does that mean I should dye my hair that colour? You know what I mean with this thoughts that's like one after another, and it's coming from not feeling safe. So you're a human, and animals will have it in their own ways as well when they don't feel safe. But because we are human, when we don't feel safe, what happens is in those moments, our mind wanders. We're not actually in the present moment. We're in a past that doesn't exist, or we are in a future that doesn't exist because it's only this moment right now. But we will be not in this moment because we don't feel safe. We are anywhere but the present moment. So it looks like a thought after a thought after a thought, and therefore the feelings, keep feeling those feelings with those thoughts and those feelings. And it's a game, it just goes over and over like a cycle. So as you go down as well, signs of wounded inner child, there's so many more than these. These are literally only just a few. But a low sense of self, so obviously what does that mean? Not viewing yourself highly, having a low self-concept, not feeling good enough, feeling like other people are better than you or have it easier than you, feeling sorry for yourself and having a low self-esteem. Trust issues, again, the kind of thoughts you'll be having if you're in a partnership or with friends or family is, do they even want me here? Am I good enough? What if they leave me for someone else? I don't feel good enough for them. They're so much better than me. All of this. People-pleasing tendencies. And I mentioned this at the start as well. So kindness and people-pleasing are two completely different things because people-pleasing comes from a place of fear. It comes from that wounded inner child. But when you're being kind, that is genuinely an expression of what's going on for you. You're just being kind to everyone. So people need to understand the difference between people pleasing and being kind because they're completely different. People pleasing's never going to make you feel fulfilled or happy, because you're always going to feel like you need to people please. Well, you can people please everyone in the world. People are still not going to like you. What do you do then? So it's not about getting everyone to like you or having that validation to feel a certain way, because that's impossible. You have to give that to you. You have to validate yourself, love yourself, and please you. And kindness is just an expression of what you are. So being kind and people pleasing are two completely different things. Holding guilt and resentment. So you're holding on to things from the past, how people have treated you, maybe back to childhood, your parents or whatever, friends, family, whatever it may be. Just cannot believe they treated you that way, so you're holding on to that within your own body. Well, that's going to manifest in the external, and that means you're always, on the lookout. You're always living on edge. So you're going to get in anxiety. Fear of speaking up for yourself, not feeling worthy enough to even speak for what you believe you deserve, in case the person you're with leaves you, or they don't look at you the way that you think they're looking at you. So it's not speaking up for yourself to make peace with what's going on around you, but in fact, it's only causing turbulence within you. Fear of abandonment, that's a huge one. So you might have a partner, you might have a friendship or whatever, but you always have in the back of your mind, they're going to leave me at some point. You never put your whole heart into something or someone, because you have that doubt in the back of your head of, well, obviously eventually they're going to leave me like everyone else, so I'm not going to try that hard with them, or I'm not going to allow myself to feel things for this person because I know eventually they're going to leave. What happens is, obviously you spend time with that person, of course you're going to gain some kind of feelings, attraction towards them. So when they do leave, it just hurts even more, because you've manifested it for yourself, but you've also always hold on to the feeling of they're going to leave. So then it's like you can't believe it when it does happen, but you manifested it anyway with the thoughts throughout the whole relationship. This is how powerful your thoughts are. Okay, so that's all I have down, because I'm not sure how long I can post videos. But anyway, I hope you get a good gist of why inner child healing is so important, and it's crucial if you want to live a life that you enjoy.